we'll do today fractions part 31. Okay. Now, exercise 7.6 class 6 maths question 7. Okay. Nandini's house is 9 by 10 kilometer from the school. She walked for some distance and then took a bus for half kilometer to reach the school. How far did she walk? Okay. What is the distance of school from the house of Nandini? Nandini's house is 9 by 10 kilometer from her school. She walked some distance and then took a bus for half kilometer to reach the school. Mm. So Nandini's house is how much kilometer from her school? 9 by 10 kilometer from the school. What she did, she walked for some distance, then took a bus for half kilometer to reach the school. How far did she walk? Okay. So how far she walked, you have to find out that. So total distance from house to school is what, children? 9 by 10 kilometer. Distance traveled by Nandini by bus is half kilometer. So distance traveled by foot is 9 by 10 kilometer minus 1 by 2 kilometers. So 9 by 10 minus 1 by 2. So these what type of fraction this is? Proper fraction. LCM of 10 and 2 is what? LCM of denominator you have to find. So LCM of 10 and 2 is 10. So go to the first fraction 9 by 10. So 10 is already there in the denominator. We'll give 9 by 10 as it is, or you can multiply with 1. Well, you will get the same answer 9 by 10 only. Now go to 1 by 2. If you want to get 10 in the denominator, which number you should multiply with 2? 2 5s are 10. Very good. Now multiply 5 with numerator and denominator. You'll get 5 by 10. Now 9 by 10 and 5 by 10 are both like fractions. So if you have to subtract like fraction, keep the 10 which is the denominator constant. 9 minus 5, numerator 1 minus numerator 2. We'll get 4 by 10 kilometer or 2 by 5 kilometer. How I get 2 by 5 kilometer? Don't get confused. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So 2 by 5 kilometer. So the distance traveled by Nandini on the foot is 2 by 5 kilometer. Now, exercise 1.6 class 6 maths question 8. Asha and Samuel have bookshelves of the same size. So Asha and Samuel both have bookshelves of the same size, partly filled with books. So Asha and Samuel have bookshelves which are the same size filled with books. Okay. Now Asha's shelf is 5 by 6 full and Samuel's shelf is 2 by 5, 2 by 5 full. Whose bookshelf is more full and by what fraction? So Asha's shelf is how much per fraction full? 5 by 6 full. And Samuel's shelf is 2 by 5 full. So we'll compare 5 by 6 and 2 by 5. So LCM of 6 and 5 is what? 30. Both 2 by 6 and 2 by 5 are proper fraction. When you are when you are comparing, what you have to do? Find the LCM first. 6 and 5 LCM. Why 6 and 5? You should find the LCM of the denominators. 6 and 5 which is 30. Now go to 5 by 6. If you want to get 30 in the denominator, which number you should multiply with 6? 5. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. 25 by 30. Next 2 by 5 will go. If you want to get 30 in the denominator, which number you should multiply with 5? 5 6 are 30. Correct. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by 6. We'll get 12 by 30. So 25 is greater than 12. Therefore, 5 by 6 is more than 2 by 5. Therefore, Asha's shelf is more full than Samuel's shelf. Now, by what fraction you have to find? You have to do the subtraction. 5 by 6 minus 2 by 5. 25 by 30 minus 12 by 30. How I got 25 by 30? I have done previously. 25 by 30 minus 12 by 30, which is 13 by 30. So hence 13 by 30th fraction is more full of Asha's shelf. Next. So exercise 7.6 class 6 maths question 9. Jaidev takes 1 by 5 minutes to walk across the school ground. How much time does Jaidev take? 1 by 5 minutes to walk across the school ground. Rahul takes 7 by 4 minutes to do the same. Who takes less time and by what fraction? 1 by 5 minutes. You have to convert to improper fraction. How will we do that? Q into D plus R divided by D. I have given the formula previously, explained also. So what is Q? Quotient into D is divisor plus R is the remainder divided by D as the divisor. So it will become 11 by 5. Okay. 5 2s are 10 plus 1, 11 by 5. Okay, now given fractions are 11 by 5 and 7 by 4. So, what is the LCM of denominator 5 and 4? 20. Go to fraction 11 by 5. If you want to get 20 in the denominator, which number you should multiply with 5? 5 fours are 20. We'll multiply by 4 with both numerator and denominator. We'll get 44 by 20. We'll go to fraction 7 by 4. If you want to get 20 in the denominator, which number you should multiply with 4? 4 5s are 20. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. You get 35 by 20. Therefore, 35 less than 44. 7 by 4 is less than 11 by 5. So, the time taken to cover the same distance by Rahul less than that of Jaydev by, you know that, I have given the answer. 11 by 5 minus 7 by 4. Total distance by Rahul is less than that of Jaydev by 11 by 5 minus. You know who takes less time, how to find out? 35 is less than 44, right? Therefore, 7 by 4 less than 11 by 5. So, who takes 7 by 4 minutes to go to walk across school ground? Rahul. And who takes 11 by 5 minutes to walk across? Jaydev. Therefore, Rahul takes lesser time than Jaydev to cover the distance. So, the what fraction you have to calculate means you have to do subtraction. 11 by 5 minus 7 by 4. 5 and 4 LCM is what? 20. So, you go to first fraction 11 by 5. If you want to get 20 in the denominator, multiply 5 by what fraction? 4. Multiply numerator and denominator by 4. 44 by 20 minus, go to 7 by 4. If you want to get 20 in the denominator, what number you should multiply with 4? With 5. So, multiply numerator denominator by 5. 35 by 20. Therefore, both are like converted to like fraction. So, we'll subtract 44 minus 35 by 20 is 9 by 20. Rahul takes 9 by 20 minutes less to go across the school ground. Okay, children, we'll continue the next chapter in the next session.